Hello friends and viewers, following Falgam incident. On 7 May 2025, India launched Operation Sindoor, striking civilian sites in Pakistan under the claim they were terror centers. The world watched as tensions soared, but India's gamble quickly backfired. Pakistan's response was swift. 6 Indian jets, including 3 Rafales, were downed. Our Air Force's skill and resolve stunned the world. The Indian Air Force was grounded for 2 days, exposing deep flaws in their preparedness. Even India's Chief of Defense Staff, General Anil Chauhan, admitted the setback. This unprecedented halt sent shockwaves through New Delhi. Pakistan, often underestimated, showed its strength. The myth of Indian dominance began to crumble. Pakistani morale soared while unease gripped India's leadership. The established rules of engagement in South Asia were being rewritten. The world saw a new balance emerging. India's aggression had spectacularly backfired. Pakistan's defiance became a turning point. The region braced for what would come next. The stakes had never been higher. On May 10th, India escalated, targeting Pakistani military bases in a desperate bid to regain control. But Pakistan's response was overwhelming. Our forces struck back with precision, targeting high-value Indian military assets. BrahMos missile sites and S-400 air defense systems were hit, shattering the myth of Indian technological superiority. Pakistan's drones and ballistic missiles reached deep into Rajasthan, Jammu, and Gujarat. The message was clear. Pakistan's reach was extensive and its resolve unshakable. India's heartland was now within striking distance. The world witnessed Pakistan's willingness to escalate if provoked. Indian military confidence was shaken. Pakistan's offensive capabilities were on full display. The balance of power was shifting. India's strategy was unraveling. The subcontinent stood on the edge. Pakistan was not alone in this confrontation. China, Turkey, Iran, and Azerbaijan offered open diplomatic and military support. Influential Arab nations provided covert backing, further isolating India. The international community increasingly saw India as the aggressor. Pakistan's diplomacy worked tirelessly, cornering New Delhi. India faced mounting losses and global pressure. Forced into a diplomatic retreat, India turned to the United States for a ceasefire. Accepting third-party mediation was a humiliating climb down for New Delhi. India agreed to de-escalation talks, mediated by external powers. A ceasefire was enacted on May 10th, halting the fighting. Despite Indian attempts to save face, the reality was clear. India was compelled to stop its aggression. Pakistan dictated the terms of peace. The world order in South Asia was shifting. A new reality had emerged. The events of May 2025 transformed South Asia's strategic landscape. India's perceived military edge was shattered by Pakistan's decisive counterstrikes. The balance of power had shifted. Pakistan's capabilities extended beyond the battlefield. Cyber attacks crippled Indian command systems. Both nations stood perilously close to nuclear confrontation. The specter of mutual assured destruction forced restraint. India's military options were now severely limited. Dialogue, not confrontation, became the only path forward. Pakistan emerged as a respected regional power. India's flawed strategy was exposed. The region's future now depended on negotiation. Pakistan stood ready, confident and united. A new era had begun. Please do not forget to subscribe to Dream with Ambassador Shahid, and thank you for watching.